What's up?
The House is passing the COVID relief bill this morning.
Right.
Are you convinced that it will help the American people, or are you still doubting that?
Oh, it's a dreadful bill. It's not really a coronavirus bill. As I've said before, calling this a coronavirus bill is like calling Harvey Weinstein a feminist. This bill is chock full of spending porn. Telling the American people that you're passing a so-called coronavirus bill that's full of pork, where you're allowing all 4 feet and snout into the trough, is like looting after a natural disaster. Now, I mean, you have to consider the fact that Congress has already appropriated $4 trillion. $1 trillion hasn't been spent. So a fair-minded person who is interested in the efficient allocation of scarce resources is going to wait to spend all the money to see if you need more. Number two, President Biden has repeatedly said, the House is on fire, it's an emergency, we have to pass this bill right now to deal with COVID and to deal with the shutdown and the economic crisis as a result of COVID. Okay, then how come only 1% of the bill goes to the COVID vaccine? And number two, how come most of the spending won't even start for a year? And this is an example of why the aliens won't talk to us. I mean, folks up here must think the American people are like a rock, only dumber. They're not. They see through all this. This isn't about the coronavirus. This is about the Democrats don't believe that deficits matter anymore. They've got control, so they're going to spend as much money as they can. I mean, why? If you didn't believe that, if you believe that deficits matter, well, first, deficits do matter. How long do you think your family would last if every month you spent more and more on the credit card and made the minimum payment? Not long. But if you believe that deficits matter, then how can you give bucket loads of money to states that haven't seen their revenues decline? I mean, we in the first 4 coronavirus bills, first 5 rather, before this one, we gave our elementary and secondary schools about $60 billion to help them open. They've spent $5. This bill gives them, I think, $130 billion more, and there's no requirement that they open. So put me down as doubtful.
You're going to hear from FBI Director Chris Wray.
Yeah.
He said last week at a hearing that there's an increased amount of domestic terrorism threats.
Right.
Do you think the fences should come down?
Do I think that what?
The fences should come down?
Well, I want to hear, first, I don't think the fences are altogether there for protection. I think that Speaker Pelosi is trying to make a political statement. And that is that we have to protect the Capitol from all the people who didn't vote for President Biden. I think that's what he's trying to tell the American people. We heard from Director Wray in committee the other day, Judiciary. This will be a chance for him to talk very frankly about the threats to our country from the political left and the political right. Look, there are a lot of crazies out there. There are. There are a lot of people that are just they see political violence as an appropriate weapon, and we need to do everything we can to do to stop them. And the only way to stop them is to catch them, and to prosecute them, and to put them in jail. And we've got a checkered history in that regard.
Thank you so much.
You bet.